standing very well. Barton Snow turning, flag raised, and they're off in the Randox Foxhunters Open. Hunters Chase running to the first of 18 fences. Snipe and Unexpected Party both well to the fore. At the back of the field, an awkward lead from A Moment's Madness, but all 24 have cleared fence number 1. Joker de May towards the right is up there with Barton Snow, the orange cap. Gracchus de Balm, a previous winner, in the centre as they jump number 2. They now head on towards the chair. Gracchus de Balm up there with Barton Snow on the inside. Joker de May on the left. The change of colours, the dark blue sleeves and white stars, famous Clermont, another previous winner. The red cap, A Jet of Our Own, as they reach the chair number 3. Famous Clermont made a mistake at it, but everyone has jumped to the chair. Hollywood Harmon, she is the back marker, so it is Gracchus de Balm that leads to Barton Snow. Snipe, Take All is handy. Famous Clermont on the outside. Gaborio in 6th, then A Jet of Our Own, Joker de May chased along on the run away from the water for a few strides. Then is Golden Sun. Unexpected Party is in midfield at the moment with Willy Wonga, ahead then of Let's Go Champ in the pale pink, and then Densworth and Fairly Famous, followed then by A Moment's Madness. Music Drive in the orange, it's on the line, is well back in the field at the moment with On Card and Fanda Blues. Great Notion, What's the Solution towards the back with Java Point, and Hollywood Harmon is last of all as they cross the Melling Road and head towards fence number 5 in the Foxhunters. Snipe and Gracchus de Balm, the 2 leaders.
Over the 5th now on Gracchus de Balm. Last year's winner landed in front from Snipe. Take All's running behind, and then Barton Snow, and to the far side Famous Clermont. Just in advance of A Jet of Our Own, about 4 lengths away to Unexpected Party and Golden Sun and Willy Wonga, A Moment's Madness and Gaborio as they jump over fence number 6. Further behind to Joker de May, and then came Music Drive, who's racing together with Densworth as they now come towards the open ditch. Gracchus de Balm from Take All, Barton Snow, A Jet of Our Own and Snipe between horses. Then we've got a faller further back there, Willy Wonga as unseated rider. Gracchus de Balm will lead them on towards the next plain one. From Take All in second, A Jet of Our Own close up. And then behind those, Snipe. Over that one, Unexpected Party, Thunder Rock, Java Point towards the back of the field. A bad mistake there from Great Notions as they continue their journey on towards Beeches Brook and approach the next.
And Gracchus de Balm, last year's winner, out in front, jumping the one before Beeches. Take All second. Back in the field, it's on the line, has been struggling, been ridden along, got a lot to do at this stage. Out wide, Snipe is right there with A Jet of Our Own. Barton Snow in the noseband as now they jump Beeches Brook. And just behind the leaders fairly is Famous Clermont, and then Music Drive. Snipe on the outside, Golden Sun and Fanda Blues. Behind those then is Let's Go Champ. Back in the field, Java Point has been pulled up, and tailing off is Hollywood Harmon. Jumping the next one, the Foynhaven fence, the leaders stream over. And Gracchus de Balm on the outside of Take All, coming to the canal turn with Barton Snow, and then A Moment's Madness in the yellow jacket round the inside, getting very handy. They're followed by Famous Clermont at the canal turn. Behind those then Unexpected Party, Barton Snow still in the leading 7 or 8, and now they swing away going towards Valentine's, and On Card has unseated the rider as they jump Valentine's.
And Gracchus de Balm is still the leader. From in second, Take All. A Moment's Madness getting a pat down the neck there from LB Tufflin in third. A Jet of Our Own is next, and then Famous Clermont and Barton Snow and Unexpected Party and Snipe. Over this next one now from Gaborio. Then came Golden Sun and Joker de May and Densworth and Thunder Rock and Music Drive. Behind those then came Let's Go Champ. So that one's inside. They're looking to pick up the pace a little bit as they head now towards the next one, the final open ditch. Towards the back of the field, they're Thunder Rock, Hollywood Harmon, one of the last ones going, together with What's the Solution. It is Gracchus de Balm who will lead towards what'll be 3 out. From over in second, Take All. A Moment's Madness has landed in third. Barton Snow's in fourth, and Unexpected Party and then Joker de May. On that one's outside is A Jet of Our Own under Zach Baker. Then Golden Sun, Let's Go Champ. Famous Clermont has lost his position. Densworth, Music Drive, the next one. It's on the line. Has always been towards the back of the field. Looking to make a bit of headway late on, perhaps. Then What's the Solution? Behind What's the Solution then is Famous Clermont, who continues to lose further ground, getting well behind as they now begin to head towards home. And Take All is challenging Gracchus de Balm.
Take All and Samuel Scott going on to Gracchus de Balm, and parking on the inside. Barton Snow travelling well in behind. Joker de May, Unexpected Party with Let's Go Champ towards the left, trying to make ground as Take All just led at the second last. A nod from A Moment's Madness when in 5th or 6th place. It is Take All with the lead, but Barton Snow is still cruising as they come to the 18th and final fence. On the outside, Let's Go Champ is finishing well and soared over the last under Sophie Carter. Let's Go Champ, Unexpected Party is in 4th, then Gracchus de Balm. Take All is flat out. Barton Snow still sitting motionless at the moment. Henry Crowe had a glance to the right and he'll see Let's Go Champ with a chance as well. These are on from Unexpected Party, Gaborio, Gracchus de Balm and Snipe, but he hasn't blinked on Barton Snow at the moment. Let's Go Champ is trying hard. Take All is in 3rd, but absolutely sauntering up to the line, this horse. The Cheltenham winner, Barton Snow, wins the Randox Foxhunters to complete the double.
As Angus was saying, Barton Snow has just screamed in the Foxhunters. Henry Crowe on board, the horse becoming the first since On the Fringe in 2016 to do the double at Cheltenham and Aintree. When we spoke at Cheltenham, I should have guessed really that we'd be speaking again, because he won so easily there. Even easier this time round, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. He won it very, very well. We went a good gallop. The ground was probably soft, but he did it well, didn't he?
He really did. Was there a single error?
No, there wasn't a single error. He probably wasn't as fluent over these fences as he was over the regulation fences, but he still jumped well.
And is that the novelty of it?
I'm not sure, but he still jumped very, very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your position, were you happy with where you were?
All the way,
Yeah.
all the way. To be honest, the race went perfectly as planned again, so that was brilliant. You know, they went a good gallop the whole way, and he just cruised into it, didn't he?
And again, you just sat there, and he just was able to win it so readily for you.
Yes, yeah, he won it really, really well, and yeah, he won it very well. I just had to sit there, really.
I realised the way I phrased that. It sounded like I was taking it away from you.
No,
I
no.
mean, it was. I didn't mean that at all.
No. It was really, really good. I just know that horse, and know when he's feeling, when to keep a hold of him, when to just let him roll a little bit, and. But when you've got a horse like that, it makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Well, it certainly looks that way. Have you any idea how good this horse could be?
Well, we know at the gallops how good he is. And Joe has got some very, very good ones at home. Yeah.
And we talked afterwards as well. Obviously, you're from a famous pointing family. Your dad, Alistair, was a champion.
Yeah.
Your grandmother, Sheila, won the Foxhunters at Cheltenham.
Yeah.
Are either of them on the title roll here?
No, none in the title here. But I think all the praise has to go to Joe. Being his 3rd Aintree Foxhunters, his one at Cheltenham, 4th Foxhunters. And I just feel very grateful he put me on, because without him putting me on, it's all down to him, isn't it?
Yeah, and you were speaking well about how he's helped you develop earlier when we spoke to Cheltenham.
Without him, he gave me my very first ride and my very first winner. And to be honest, without him, all throughout my career, it would be nowhere near what it is. We wouldn't be here today without him, even from the very start.
Remember, you actually have to execute as well, though. Many, many congratulations on this fantastic double.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, Joe O'Shea has done something brilliant here with Barton Snow. Not only has he done the double, Cheltenham and Aintree, it's his 3rd success here at Aintree. Let's focus on today first off. You must be really proud of this horse. What an incredible talent he is.
He's unbelievable. We don't know how good he is. He does what you've seen today and what you've seen at Cheltenham. He does it to the other horses. We have to give him 200 yards start, giving him a stone. And he gets there, and then we run out of gallop. So we don't know how good he is. And we worked him with a nice horse of ours, a 127 St Cuthbert Star on Thursday today, on Tuesday morning. And he just laughed at him. And I says, how far? And we're going to win. He said, well, we won't win by far anyway, but we'll win. So that was great. He's a wonder horse.
I was just hearing, though, that you were telling Bruff Scott there that you couldn't actually see the race.
No, I couldn't see a thing.
Oh, no.
The sun was on the big TV. I'm standing in where all the grooms are. The sun's coming down the big stream, but it's the same as last year with Gracchus. I said, who's won? He says, you have. And that was a surprise. This one was expected.
Yeah, and not surprisingly, given the way that he went through the race at Cheltenham, you've said it yourself. How good is this horse? Do you know?
No, I don't know. When Constitution Hill was at his peak before he started taking the dive, this time last year and before that, the work rider riding him at the time was saying, this will beat Constitution Hill, this is special. And I don't ride him, I'm too fat and heavy. And I just, yeah, okay. and he's 100% right. It is I wanted to, if I had a licence, I would supplement this horse for this year's Champion Ergo. That's how fast he is.
Really, would you?
Yeah, I would have done.
Yeah.
And I don't get overestimated with my horse. It's the quickest way of going skate if he over. He would have been the Champion Ergo if I had a licence.
So what are you going to do with him?
What am I going to do with him? I'm going to sleep with him and marry him. He's not going to go out of my sight. I don't know where we end up. Cheltenham's moved to Warwick. I'm not a fan of Warwick, so I don't know. And the horse now at Stratford, that's asking too much, 3.5 miles. So I can honestly say I don't know. That might be the end. Or if you say to me, we have a neat waving iron for a change, Punchestown, €20,000, maybe, just maybe. But why should we go over there when we can't beat them over here? You know, what chance have we got to beat them on their own
Well,
ground?
when you've got a horse that goes through a race like that, I'd be tempted myself.
Yeah, maybe they might all stay at home and just give me the prize. I need the money.
And how about your achievement? 3 wins in this race.
Well, I done some checking up, and I asked a couple of reporters who's done it 3 or 4 times. Now, when I was growing up, just as a gambler and with the Ag and Bone horses, the great W.A. Stevenson has won it 4 times. So to think Nickel J.J. O'Shea is now on par with the great W.A. Stevenson, that's just some achievement. That takes some doing.
Yeah.
And I used to sneak in there 1976 when we was the Ag and Bone business, and when Nag Trade won, I thought, I'm in love with this game, and that was when I wanted to win it. But it did take 35 years. Yeah, I had one that was going to win a few years back, and the unseated Jockey, but that's history, that's what it's all about. But we've done it now. We don't have to win it again, but we'll try.
And it was another good ride from young Henry Crowe.
So you tell me I don't know?
Oh yes, good point. I can tell you.
know.
It was another good ride with you from young Henry Crowe.
And I tell you what, you are saying how well he's won. Henry's first words was, he hated the ground. He says it was just that lane that just got in. So how good is he? We don't know.
Well, I look forward to finding out with him under your care.
Yeah. BHA, give me a licence and no modules, and we'll win the Champion Ergo for England next year.
I don't think they can agree to the no modules bit.
Well, I can't afford to go and do them, so thank you very much.
Many congratulations.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.